Whoa, I just had the weirdest dream.
You slept through all of that?
Why is your hair like that? Who are these people?
Oh my god. Who are you people?
Why are you yelling?
Shut up. I'm confused.
Oh, so nothing really has changed then.
Okay, all right. Didn't you get married?
Then how did I end up here is the question.
Wait, guys. Let me explain. So there it was, right? Barbecue sauce.
Okay, whoa. So, who is the host of the show?
I mean, it isn't Marcos, right? I mean, how did he even end up here?
Actually, it's not me either. Not me. Or Nate.
Wait, did Nate die?
Oh, no, he's fine. He's actually calling me right now. I just really miss him. Hello?
Hi, I sacrificed myself to the metaverse. I am now a Nate FT.
That stands for Nate Fungible Token, everybody. An NFT, if you will. I don't totally understand it, but I guess it makes money or something.
Oh my god, hi, Nate!
Are you telling me Nate has been zucked?
I'm sorry, he's been what?
Zucked. Get your mind out of the gutter, Abby. Jeez.
Please invest in Birdcoin. Hashtag not financial advice.
Morbius. Celebrated dead auteur Stanley Kubrick's latest masterpiece starring Academy Award winner Jared Leto. Yeah, that's right. Everybody's favorite Joker. Who else is in Morbius, you may be asking? Who isn't? This cast also includes Matt Smith, Parker Carlson, Adria Arjona, Logan Lewis, Jared Harris, Baby Yoda, Abby Perry, Shaquille O'Neal, Tierra Spells, Vin Diesel, Matt Sharp, Father Stu, George W. Bush, Jamie Howell, Marcos Carranza, President Mearns, and Gritty. This film is about Dr. Michael Morbius. That's right, he's a doctor. He earned that doctorate. Probably going to, I don't know, BYU? And he's like sick and stuff, and then he makes some Blue Blood with Tom Selleck, because I think like Blue Bloods factors in, I don't know. I think old people watched that show. I think Michael would probably know about that. And so he becomes like a sexy vampire. So like whenever he takes off his shirt, he's like ripped and stuff, because he's a vampire, I guess. And I think Matt Smith is like his childhood friend, and then he becomes a villain, and I think he like dances and stuff. But then like everything is thrown for a loop when Parker Carlson comes in from the Top Gearverse, and he fights Jared Harris and bites his neck because Parker is a Top Gear vampire, and so Jared Harris becomes a Top Gear vampire too. And then they try to resurrect Shaquille O'Neal, who is previously taken out by Logan Lewis, who's a werewolf in the Morbius verse. And then it all culminates in this like 25-minute dance-off section where Vin Diesel is just in the background and he's eating spaghetti and meatballs while they're all just like dancing to Uptown Funk, I think. And then Quentin Tarantino comes in and he licks Matt Sharp's toes. And Matthew Simmons records Quentin Tarantino doing that to Matt Smith. So the movie then ends with LeBron James, his son, I think his son's name is like Dom, and the Looney Tunes. So they defeat Algae Rhythm, who's played by Don Cheadle, in a game of basketball to save the Warner-verse and to save LeBron's father-son relationship with Dom. And so they all celebrate, and Bugs Bunny takes LeBron's son to, I think, video game camp. So yeah, this movie's great. It's peak cinema. I really don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I was way too busy watching Steven Spielberg's masterpiece West Side Story for the 106th time, because that's pure cinema, and yeah, it's probably far better than Morbius. All right, bye.
Thanks for that lovely segment, Nate. I will probably never, ever see that film.
I don't know, Marcos. It seems kind of interesting.
Did you just make
Get
a
it?
freaking It joke? That movie came out in 2018, Parker. Let it die.
Okay, well, I peaked around then, so let me keep on living off of that high. Thank you.
The greatest joy in life is when we learned about your fear of clowns, Parker. You remember that?
The good old days of Peeker Clownerson.
Peeker Clownerson, because you peed your pants because of a clown. Ah, good times. Wait, are we washed up?
Well, I mean, if we're washed up, what about the older members of the real deal?
Older members of the real deal, you mean our geriatric patients?
Eat your pudding, old man! The future is now.
Okay, let's just take a moment to chill.
Whoa!
Oh, calm down there, Parker. You're included in the geriatric real deal graveyard. We've seen you in those depends.
Okay, can we please talk about something else now?
Absolutely. Here's the oldest of this bunch of losers, Michael. He's literally 28.
That I am, Abby. I have a literal human child. But you know what else is old? Halo. It's almost 21, but it seems like someone's been slipping at some booze early because someone over there's drunk. With humble beginnings on the original Xbox, Halo's grown into be a multimedia property with video games, books, short films, and now a TV show. And let's just say it has some issues. When I first saw the trailer, I was hopeful. I know how video game adaptations go, usually. But there was some hope that maybe this time it'd be different. But alas, leading up to the release of the series, that's when it happened. An article came out with an interview from the showrunner saying, and I quote, "We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game. We talked about the characters and the world, so I never felt limited by it being a game." Now, I understand they're in an alternate timeline, but come on. That's like, man, I really want to adapt this beloved sci-fi franchise, Dune. Oh, so you read the books? No, I don't want to feel limited by the books. How are you supposed to adapt the universe if you don't even understand its beginnings? You don't even need to play it. You can find literally thousands of YouTube videos talking about it. I've watched all 4 episodes that have been released so far, and I just don't even know who the series is supposed to be for. Halo fans are just going to notice how all the lore they know in the universe is just gone out the window. New watchers are just going to get a lackluster sci-fi show that honestly probably isn't even going to pique much interest in the first episode, and if it's done, it's gone by the second. There are Easter eggs hidden throughout the first few episodes. They're clearly for fans to be like, oh, that's a shield recharge noise. Ooh, I know that character, but then you wait a few minutes and go, oh, never mind. They just have the same name as a character in the games. The biggest joke has to be, if you watch the trailer for the series, literally everything in it happens in episode 1. The best joke I've seen in the series is in the credits. It says, based on the Halo game universe. It really isn't. I'm 4 episodes in, and the Forerunners and Reclaimer haven't even been mentioned. Those are a big deal to any Halo fans out there. And they even changed what a Reclaimer is. It's just... Mind you, this is a very condensed version of ranting I was doing while watching the episodes to my asleep wife. I could probably go on for hours, but I'll just spare you. If you want to watch this series and don't have Paramount Plus, don't get it. The parts of the show that actually engage me are the ones about Master Chief. And those parts are good, but there's too much time spent on other characters I don't even care slightly about. Even the one action scene so far was good. There were some bad VFX, but it was solid. But there's only been one action scene, and it was in the first 20 minutes of the first episode. I can only hope the series takes a turn for the better in the last 5 episodes, or they take feedback and change direction for the second season. It got renewed for a second season before it was even released. But I won't hold my breath. My only recommendation is that if you want a good sci-fi series with space, alien, wars, political subterfuge, watch The Expanse. It's on Amazon. It's everything Halo wishes it could be. And Halo so far just seems like it's trying to be a discount version of one of the new Star Wars series. What a waste of $10 million an episode. That's it. Ran over. Back to you, Abby.
Ah, yes, the Beyonce show. Thank you, Michael.
I can't think. I'm virtual. Buy Birdcoin.
Okay, dang. I wonder what some of the older members are up to.
They're probably doctors or lawyers or something because, they're actually smart.
Who is that guy that made us eat weird stuff? Was it Liam or Leroy?
Logan?
No, don't say it too many times in a row. He'll show up.
Okay, so like Logan. Like that?
No!
Are we go? Are we going? I think we're going. I think we're going. Okay. All right. This is my first contact with anybody on the outside world in over 2 years. Since May of 2020, I have locked myself in this cellar. And I have done nothing but think about my survival, thinking about how to stay away from all these sick people, from this pandemic, from everything. And I've done a good job. But during that time, I think I have figured out why we have been suffering these last 2 to 3 years. And I think it's my fault. I think that rental breakdown is the sole reason why this pandemic happened. I think that once that Paperboy episode went to air, and those dozens and dozens of people watched it, it caused a domino effect. It triggered a reaction. And it got us here. Now, all of the bad movies in the world, all of the bad movies that we watched together, I think that just made it worse. But I think I have a solution. I think I have devised a plan to bring the world back to where it was. Now, to explain this plan, every time I say a buzzword of said plan, I have to drink some of this hot sauce. All right? Now, it all starts with the main man of terrible acting and awful movies. And that has to go to Jared Leto. No! Yeah! Jared Leto has plagued this earth for too long, delivering awful performances. And Leto, he has devised some of the worst performances I've ever seen. But his latest release, Morbius, it takes the cake. It is the worst thing I have ever seen. But here's the catch. I think he is our savior. I think that Jared Leto, of Morbius fame, can get us all out of this. And along with Rental Breakdown, I think we can save the world. Now, you may not believe me now, but soon the signs will start. The planets will align, and the prophecy will be fulfilled. Mark my words. Along with Jared Leto, myself, and Rental Breakdown, we will bring this world back to its glory. And once again, it will be my show.
I'm not too upset to see Logan. It's always nice to see my husband and the one and only OnlyFans patron.
Oh my god, does Giga Nate have an OnlyFans and a metaverse? Next you're going to show us your non-fungible titties?
You can't have a metaverse, Abby. Jesus, how old are you?
Old enough to remember the hell that was rental breakdown. If I see Logan one more time, I'm going to subject him to the greatest horror that I can conjure.
Okay, all right. Jesus Christ, Abby. What would that even be?
I'll talk about the Cheetah Girls.
My show.
That's it. All right, first one. A group of four girls living their lives.
Whoa. Let's just cut you off right there.
Okay, all right, fine. Psych. Where do I even begin? I have had almost exactly 2 years of media flooding my brain since the last time I sat in these chairs. I feel like an animal being released from the zoo for the first time ever, unsure of what to do or say, or I guess an animal would like growl or something, but that's not the point. The point is that my head is spinning. I have so many opinions to share, but I'm not the only one speaking, so I guess let's start from the top. Tiger King? Carol did it. Mr. Tiger King deserves to be in jail nonetheless, but Carol did it. Don't like crime? Check out Love is Blind. Both seasons. This experiment is simultaneously the most insane and most intriguing thing to hit reality television. I just love the toxic chaos of pushing societal norms and vanity out the window and failing more than 95% of the time. Next on my list is drama queens. I've always loved the art of a good podcast. Clearly, I never shut up. But when the three One Tree Hill queens themselves decided to take the mic and unwrap my favorite teen soap opera, I did say that, I was over the moon. I would also like to add that it was a huge power move made by three boss women who were harassed and abused on set for years, and they're now reclaiming it as their own, as they should. Speaking of stars that deserve everything and more in this world, Ryan Reynolds. Man has been in a movie after movie, and every single one hits. I don't care if you disagree. I don't have much else to say about that. I just really love him and everything that he does. Moving on to Universal. This one isn't new or anything. I just went recently, and I wanted you all to know that this Ravenclaw had a great time in Harry Potter land. And yes, I took the quiz after binge watching every single movie during quarantine. Something not as sad? A few cheesy Netflix originals coming to an end. Goodbye, cheesy movies that I made myself watch thinking I would like them, but never did. The list includes The Kissing Booth, 1, 2, and 3. After, 1, 2, and 3. To all the boys, I kind of liked those. Still cheesy, though. Maybe we can move past the era of extremely annoying teen romance movies written by people who have seemingly never been teenagers before. Someone who definitely has been a teenager, though? Taylor Swift. Oh, T-Swizzles, you're such a gift to this world. Seriously, though, the 10-minute version of All Too Well made me feel emotions I didn't know I could feel. Keep reclaiming your power, sis. I'll eat up every bit of it. And last but certainly not least, Euphoria. This show has changed my life. I'm addicted, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. The writing, the production, the everything. I've laughed and cried at nearly every single episode, and I've connected to each and every character. I love it so much, and I know it's not the most appropriate show on the planet, but things have ratings for a reason, so don't watch it if you don't like mature ratings, and let the rest of us continue to put ourselves through that discomfort. And yes, I still love the Cheetah Girls. Now, I know this was a lot to take in, and most people probably don't care about my opinion, but I seriously have missed being on this show and screaming about my pop culture opinions more than I could possibly describe. Sure, life moves on and we find new things that we love, but the best memories stay in our hearts forever. When I said my goodbyes on this show mere days before the entire world shut down, I was crushed to also say goodbye to some of the best humans I've ever known. It's been an honor working with all these wonderful weirdos and watching where life has taken them since that sad, sad day. I love you all. I miss you so. Now let's go get tacos and talk about our opinions on Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Okay. Keep name out your mouth.
I liked it.
Is that a good enough reference for Will Smith?
Well, I mean, we could rap the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme, but honestly, that joke is played out on this show.
Yeah, kind of like this guy.
Oh, come on. Okay, all right. Something, falling out of chairs, something being a contrarian about Marvel, something Academy Award winning Suicide Squad.
Well, I'm glad you know this place on your show. Jabroni.
Yeah, everybody plays a role in the Real Deal family, and honestly, Parker, you play yours the best.
Oh my God. You're jimming the camera? Oh my God, does that mean I'm Dwight? Oh my God, you know what? Screw you guys. As we return to the hallowed halls of the UML, we, the old guard at The Real Deal, need to remember that we are but a long-forgotten memory. As we fade into the twilight years of our life, it's time to do the sensible thing and take stock in what really matters most to us. And that's artificial manufactured drama. Oh boy, I cannot wait. I've got no consequences, and I could just go off after bottling this up for years. Okay, first, yeah, okay, beating a dead horse, but Jesus Christ, come on. Really? They exclusively drink Perrier. Yeah. I can see you snickering and laughing back there during taping like you're some type of hedge fund bourgeoisie stealing the working... I withdraw. But there are bigger problems than Newslink. I'm talking bottom of the barrel, filter feeding crap. These people have been waging a secret war, invasion, and genocide against our loyal viewers for years. I'm talking about The Real Deal. Dun, dun, dun. Please add that in post. I'm taking a stand against these posers. They think they can steal our name for their dumb little channels on YouTube. Go ahead, search up The Real Deal on YouTube and look at these pathetic excuses filling up your feed. First, there's The Real Deal, a fishing channel run by Ernie Macmillan. I don't know what his real name, but it fits with his stupid buzz cut and 2 little golden earrings and Scottish accent. Yeah, you fool, you petulant, insubordinate fool. The Real Deal is Ball State's premier entertainment news show, not a fishing channel in the Scottish Highlands. You didn't even get that right. And let's talk about your fishing skills. You think you can catch mackerel and pike with the fast action 8-foot Loomis IMX Fly Pro fishing rod? Use your brain. You need at least a 10-foot, 6-inch double casting Legend Surf casting rod with an over-under easy break bait trap. Duh. Don't even get me started that you're always wearing camouflage when you go fishing. Newsflash, they're fish. They can't see above the water, you idiot. Who are you hiding from? The failure of your channel stealing the name of The Real Deal? But oddly enough, The Real Deal is not the only fishing channel on YouTube. There's also The Real Deal, owned and operated by the State of Alaska Department of Fish and Game. Listen up, Homeland Security. We're about to have beef with the entire state of Alaska, or should I say, Canada's. The host, Molly MacArthur, confer, ask yourself, is it worth it to be all the way up in Alaska eating moose with polar bears and beavers? Is it worth it that your most recognizable patron saint of Alaska is Sarah Palin? Is it worth it to go to war with a group of overcompensating college students in Muncie, Indiana? Yeah, make the right choice. Shut down the entire state of Alaska, Molly. Otherwise, well, let me put it this way. There's no greater hell on earth than Anchorage. And don't think I'm going to let The Real Deal get off easy. At least they got the entertainment news part right. Don't think for 1 second that adding TV at the end gives you fair use, Colin and Alec. Listen close. It doesn't. We're going to send that mullet mustache combo deal you got going on your face a cease and desist order. You got trash taste thinking you can bump into our video podcast format, riding on our coattails. You're nothing but fraudsters. Do you expect us to believe that each of your 6 total videos have over 300 viewers? Come on. If you're going to have bots fill up your counter, at least do better than that. How can you expect your Patreon account to flourish with this clear fabrication? Speaking of that, let's talk about your Patreon account. Do you, in any universe of possibility, think for 1 second that The Real Deal TV deserves $500 a month? Total, you've had one patron donating $2.49. Not even your mother thinks you deserve more than chump change. Last but not least, there's The Real Deal, a shoddy, underutilized fool of a took in Austin, Texas. I'd make fun of you, but there's no satisfaction in mocking a dead show. That's right. You got canceled. Us, we're still going 17 seasons strong, baby. And we're still going. Know your place. Nobody messes with The Real Deal and gets away with it. Only one channel deserves the great name of The Real Deal, and that's us. Okay. In all seriousness, I'm just joking, and this is for a bit. I have no intention of ill wishes toward the great state of Alaska. Please don't lock me up, Mr. Joe Biden. I'm just a little baby boy trying to have fun with my friends. This apology extends to anybody else in this segment. I hope there's no further tunes. I'm Park Carson, and I approve this message. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. So can we talk for a second about how great The Real Deal is? I mean, we assembled all of our friends to come back and be dumb for an episode.
Honestly, I genuinely love you all. Oh, not like that.
I can't hug. Make huggable token to the moon. Whee!
You know, Marcos, I'm glad you brought that up. I can feel the love permeate through the walls of the UML and the cyberspace of FaceTime.
Of course, Abby. I love you guys all so much. Words can't even begin to describe the feelings that I have for this group. Miss Hannah, I'm taking all your fanas. Here's everything wrong with Abigail, Nicole, Perry, England. Too smart. Makes everyone else feel dumb. Not fair. She cries when people tell her nice things, aka a sign of weakness. JK, I do that too. Can't pronounce the name of one of like 6 main characters in Star Wars. Anakin. Say it with me, everybody. Anakin. Get it? Got it? Good. Moving on. There hasn't been any new Cheetah Girls content in the last 10 years, yet Abby never fails to bring it up in casual conversations. She has the last name of England. No shade to Riley, love him. This is not his fault. But come on, Abby, you had a choice, and you chose being fake British. Whack. Big fan of improv comedy. Really cringe. Abby has done some cool things, though, like showing me that one episode of Dance Moms right before I realized that Abby will likely become a dance mom eventually in life. The Facebook memes that she shares are a clear indicator of this life path. Not my fault. Thanks for showing me Love Island, though. I'm Marcos Carranza. This has been my segment. Thanks. Hey, Abigail, Nicole, Perry, England, please don't kill me. I love you. Bye.
Oh, okay.
You what, mate? Are we finna go round the reround? Bip, cheerio.
I'm glad you could hold off on your new accent for so long. To think you were once an American patriot.
Shaking my head, Abby.
What in the hell does that mean? I'm both 7 years old and 70 years old at the same time. I don't understand your rubbish lingo, you crusty muppet.
Actually, Abby, the term shaking my head simply means that you have done something to bring shame. Marcos is simply expressing this audibly and very literally with words. Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, yes, I totally knew that too. Hey, by the way, have any of you guys seen Top Gear? Okay, no, seriously, it's really riveting, and I feel like if you really
said there's a bunch of. Oh, who are you people?
What are you guys doing here?
Get out of here!
How did you get in here?
Get off my desk!
Get out! Bye!
They have an Android.
That's a MacBook.
Gotta hope this is the last time people show up. Last time it was those weirdos, Angela and Brandon, making out on the desk.
And Abby said something about Noah being Cap.
How does she even know what that means? Is she trying to be hip with the kids? Have they been recording this whole time?
I don't know how, but I'm gonna blame Cap. They always seem to be behind all the weird things going on around here.
What about Jamie? Isn't she in charge around here?
We all know she has no control. Chaos is always watching.
Okay. Well, hopefully this all calms down before the wedding.
Like you said last time, hopefully this isn't foreshadowing. As always, thanks for watching. If you want to see anything else from us here at The Real Deal, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and our website for all things entertainment. I'm Owen DeWeese.
And I'm Gabby Kramer. Thanks for watching.
I think they're gone.
They're kind of scary.
I'm gonna sit here.
I didn't like that.
All right. It's not. Hey, so you remember us? Probably only our moms saw these episodes.
Yeah.
We are alumni of The Real Deal, and we just wanted to say one last goodbye as a thank you to this family here at The Real Deal. Especially a thank you to the next generation, the new class, Noah too. Looking at you, buddy.
Yeah, forget Jamie.
Yeah.
She just helped put this whole thing together.
We just want to say how incredibly grateful we are to have this opportunity as The Real Deal, as our family. I mean, we were all misfits at one point of our life and found nothing but love here.
Were?
And
We were misfits?
Mark,
So, I mean,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
misfits? I thought we still were.
I
Oh wait, that's supposed to
mean,
be a past tense thing.
But anyway,
boy, have we
Anyway.
messed up.
We love you, and I don't know if anybody else wants to say goodbye, but I just want to say that this changed my life, and I couldn't be more proud to see you all working behind the scenes.
Yeah,
And my
to,
heart soars to see you all continuing this.
to kind of piggyback off of Parker, everyone was so nice to me here except for Marcos. But it truly was. I was on the show for 2.5 years, and it was probably the best 2.5 years of my college career. I loved every second of it, and I made so many awesome friends. And you guys, you're right, we were misfits. You guys gave everyone a place to belong, and I hope that continues for the next generation of Real Deal.
yeah, when I think about college, most of what I think about is the real deal. Just because I love these people so much, and like just having fun on like a Tuesday or Friday or whatever. Just like,
Yeah.
it was a blast. And like, I still text all these people every now and then, so I don't know. They're never gonna not be part of my lives. You should use this for that one thing. I forget what
Super
it's called.
party?
Super party. Yeah.
Hey!
I went to school here.
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Somehow
I guess
most
I'll
of us have
say
degrees.
something now. So
Moving towards the
throughout
mic.
like high school and like middle school and everything like that, I was in like different like clubs like for running and everything. Like while those were cool, I never felt like I exactly fit in until college when I joined the Real Deal, and I felt like I had finally found my people, where I found a group of people who would accept me for being my weird, wacky self. And this group has meant so much to me. And even though it was basically just like 3 years on the show because of COVID and then my last semester, I think the part that, you know, made me the most sad about my college career being cut short was that I was going to have less of the Real Deal in my life. And that's one thing that I always look forward to every week. You know, going out to like Shabas or Yats afterwards and just talking to everybody, like Parker or Marcos or Logan or Matt, just everybody, or Jamie, Anastasia, Tiara, I can't, just Brandon, Angelo, just all of them. I love them all, and all of you, Abby as well, I'm sorry, I forgot you. All of you guys will be a part, like, of my life and my growth into who I am today. I'm forever grateful for that.
Aw.
That was so sweet.
I was gonna say I was never on camera. I went on to a couple episodes here and there, but even then I still was able to, I don't know, be crazy with all you guys, even though I'm so short in a chair right now. But as somebody that wasn't on camera and that helped in the background and edit all of your guys' takes.
So sorry.
There were lots of them. Whole lot.
We're looking at you, Brandon. 13-minute segment.
It's been a blast. I miss it. I miss all of you guys.
Sorry for all the takes, but I would like to say it was not my idea to tape a unicorn horn to my forehead. And while we're
Let's
talking,
stop third shade.
Sorry Noah for hitting your unicorn horn across the room.
Yeah, I've been out for what, 3 years now?
You're like 47 now.
Yeah, literally.
You are a
He's a
fossil.
whole baby.
Not a half.
I'll be honest, I don't remember like
6
my
years old.
first 3-4 years of college. I graduated in 7. Don't worry, you don't have to graduate in 4. You can still live and be successful and get a house. It's fine. College is not a 4-year thing. Screw everyone who tells you that.
Respect.
Facts.
But yeah, so I joined like my 5th year and didn't go on camera until the last year. But all my memories from college stem from joining the Real Deal, and honestly, probably wouldn't have graduated when I didn't join the Real Deal because college sucks so much. Being adult sucks. Better than college. I don't have to write papers. Fuck
Yeah.
papers.
That's
This
true.
is not university PR material anymore.
No, no, it's not. But hey, truth hurts sometimes. Ball State, get over it.
But what we're trying to say is we want to thank The Real Deal for the family they gave us and the part of our life that will always be there.
Yeah.
So thank
I'll
you,
never
Real
forget
Deal.
the Real Deal.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Come back in 3
Love
years.
you.
Bye.
What are you? Why is your hair like that? Who are these? Can we
Who
start?
are these people?
who is the host of the show?
Well, it isn't Marcos, right? I mean, like, how did he even end up here?
I mean, actually, it's not me either. It's... Wait, shit. I can't read. This always happens.
This is...
Hi.
Was I allowed to touch that? I did.
You know where I kind of got this idea from?
All right, something to hold this.
Yeah.
I could hold it with my MacBook. That would be funny. Yeah.
Ripped your pants.
When Big Larry came out just to put him down.
SpongeBob turned into a clown and
then...
just a fool who went and ripped his pants. So
God, nothing has changed.
Eat your pudding, old man.
Eat your pudding, old man.
Absolutely. Here's the oldest out of this bunch of losers, Michael. He's literally 28.
All right.
Older members of Real Deal? You mean like our geriatric patients?
Hey.
Absolutely. Here's the oldest of this bunch of losers, Michael. He's literally 28.
oh my God. Do we just want to do this or?
Oh my God, does Giga Nate have an OnlyFans and a metaverse? Next, are you going to start your own non-fungible
Are you going to show us?
show? Does that say titties?
Yes.
What did I miss last
NFT.
night? If I see Logan one more time, I'm going to subject him to the greatest horror that I can conjure.
Jesus Christ. Abby, conjure.
Isn't that how you say it?
Conjure.
Not even a little.
Conjure. What Jesus Christ, Abby, what would that even be?
Are we recording?
No.
I mean, we are.
Oh, cool,
Oh,
they didn't
yeah,
hear
we
it.
can just do it.
I forgot.
Well, no, you're good. You're good. Right there.
Okay, all right, fine. Oh, glad you know your place. I don't know this word. And I'm not, where do I spit? Can I spit on you?
You could not actually
No, just, you could just.
We gotta start over now. Thanks, Abby.
Okay, yeah. God.
Yeah.
Read your lines.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
I can make fungible token to the moon. Whee!
You know, Marcos, I'm glad you brought
I'm sorry.
I was trying to continue.
The wee. All right.
Oh,
It wasn't me that time.
Best of luck.
Wait, I don't even know this part of the
There's
script.
0%
Yeah.
chance I don't laugh.
Can we
here, I'm
scroll through it
sorry.
for Abby?
Yeah, if I gotta do an accent. Are we finna go round the reround?
English accent, Abby.
You what, mate?
You what, mate?
You what, mate? Are we finna go round the reround? Poppycock, pip, pip, cheerio!
Incoherent British. Jamie's dying. You what, mate?
You what, mate?
We finna go around the reround. Poppycock, pip, pip, cheerio.
I'm not good at doing British.
I know.